Across the globe, what's delicious is questionable. One man's trash is another man's culinary treasure. Why would you eat that?
Excuse me.
On today's menu,
Stinky Tofu! Are you sick of boring old tofu?
Well, somebody had to say it.
It's a great source of low-calorie protein, but it's a real snooze. Am I right, ladies? Well, what if I told you there was a way to kickstart this boring old tofu like a jolt to the heart?
This is my listening face.
Let's travel to exotic China.
famous worldwide for their distinctive cuisine, the Chinese invented tofu, or bean curd, just after 200 BC. It's a staple of Eastern Buddhist vegetarian diets and can be served in a variety of ways, including stanky.
Oh, don't spin too.
Don't be put off by the name. Stinky tofu tastes way better than it smells. Which is good news because its strong odor has been compared to garbage, manure, vomit, and even sewer water.
I'm getting a whiff of a hobo's leotard.
Delish!
Stinky tofu is a popular late-night snack in Taiwan, Hong Kong, and mainland China, where it's commonly sold in street markets. That's because the odor is too pungent to be served in a restaurant with confining walls.
You can't fence it in, but you can purchase it at your local Taiwanese market for the low price of
$7 American.
But I don't have to, right? I mean, nobody's gonna make me.
Like all food eaten by drunk people outside at 3 in the morning, legends surround the origins of stinky tofu. The details differ, but one thing all these stories have in common is that hundreds and hundreds of years ago, a man named Wang Ziwo left some tofu in a jar for too long, discovered that it had gone rotten, and then said to himself, "What would happen if I ate this?"
The answer is flavor! Crystal clear atom bombs of pure unadulterated flavor!
While Wang Ziwo created and popularized stinky tofu, he didn't leave behind strict instructions for its preparation. There's a lot of different ways to skin a cat,
What?
Oh, that's actually not related.
but all stinky tofu starts like this. Here's how it's made. It starts with the brine. Typically, it consists of fermented milk, vegetables, and meat.
But you can have fun and personalize it. Go nuts, make it your own, go crazy!
Can we add seafood?
Sure,
What about veggies?
whatever.
Sprinkles?
I'm not gonna tell anybody.
After the brine is left to stew for up to 6 months, cubes of tofu are added, and those are fermented anywhere from between 6 hours and a month, depending on how stinky you want your tofu to get.
The stinkier the better. Gosh, I do love it stinky.
When the tofu is removed from the brine, that means it's really got the stink. Then we just rinse it off and refrigerate it overnight. While stinky tofu is most commonly fried, it is also eaten steamed, stewed, or even rawed, and is almost always drizzled with oil, garlic, or chili sauce.
The flavor explodes in your mouth like and it's like
So how does it taste? Rich and pungent, according to its legions of fans who swear it tastes nothing like its foul odor. Texture is very important in Chinese culture, and stinky tofu fans report that the still white center has the consistency of a boiled egg.
It's time to feed the office.
How do you think it smells?
I don't know. How do you think it tastes?
You ready? Come on, open it.
Yeah.
After another stern email from HR about the level of stinctitude our foods possess, we found ourselves relegated to a room specifically designed to house stink.
I seem to sound totally weird, but I promise you it's absolutely on the level where you guys clean the bathroom.
Stinky tofu.
Okay. Tastes like really just salty soy sauce.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, anything that's salty is gonna taste good.
Yeah.
It's gonna dry it off a little bit.
I spit it out. Spit it in the wine glass. What's the flavor like?
Like extremely pickled, and then just salt.
Spoon's yours to keep.
Oh, nice souvenir. Thank you. Oh man, I feel like I need to brush my teeth.
Wow, this is very fancy. I forgot from the bathroom. Do I have to eat a chunk?
Yeah, just eat a little chunk.
You're not gonna tell me what I'm eating beforehand?
No.
It's always a surprise. Ugh.
How's it taste?
Ugh. Salty. Chunky. Kind of brainy.
Brainy.
Like the consistency of what a brain would be.
What?
Would you like to taste something?
But why would you eat that?
That's my line, you trollop. Well, that is the question. Like fans of very pungent cheese, fans of stinky tofu love the strong flavors.
It's like your taste buds walk through a dark alley in a bad neighborhood.
And while full-on vegetarianism is fairly uncommon in China, the government has advocated going veggie once a week. So if nothing else, stinky tofu is a great way to spice up a dietary staple.
Vegetarian, but it smells like somebody beefed.
Delish.
Click subscribe and come back next Friday for more Why Would You Eat That? And help us get nominated for a Streamy by going to the link below and choosing Why Would You Eat That for Best Nonfiction Reality Series.
Have you eaten a really disappointing meal? Maybe it was on a plane or something weird your cafeteria served.
Or maybe it was something you ate in the joint for that thing you did in the alley. You know what you did.
Well, we want to see it. Send us a video of your best worst meal to whywouldyouyoueatthat@gmail.com. And no, if you email us, we're not going to send you George's phone number. Because it's right here, dum-dum!
How long do I have to hold still for this freeze frame to work?